Listen, poverty is never a good place to be in life. If you have dreams in life such as vacations, luxuries, certain lifestyles, and you are in poverty, then I suggest you watching this video. Because to be honest with you, none of these things will be attainable if you are in the poverty state of life. Now listen, if you are genuinely interested right now, I suggest you pay close attention to the things I am about to share with you guys. Because they are going to be vital into bettering your life in no time. But before we get into everything, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here for more videos in the future. With that being said, here are 7 crucial ways to get out of poverty. Number 1. Never settle for less. This is one of the most detrimental factors in your financial life. Settling for a low-paying job or just settling for less overall. You are a full-grown adult with bills to pay and you're still working at McDonald's because either you cannot find a well-paying job or you are simply just lazy to find one. Now for the adults who are watching this right now and you're getting paid minimum wage, please quit and find a full-time well-paying job for yourselves. In your adult years, you should not be working minimum wage unless you're doing it for job experience or you're retired from your full-time job and you're just trying to make some income on the side. Getting a low-paying job when you are a teenager is an extremely good opportunity because it raises your chances of getting a full-time job. But not when you are an adult because by then you have bills to pay and a family to feed. Once you get out of that minimum wage mindset and when you finally get a well-paying full-time job, you will wish you hadn't started earlier and regret settling for something that can hurt you in the long run. Number 2. Educate yourself. Educating yourself on basic financial literacy can play a vital role in getting yourself out of poverty. The reason why you are stuck in your current lifestyle is because you don't understand the basics of how money works in this day and age. Ones who are uneducated in financial literacy tend to lose money fast and usually end up broke. To start off, maybe speak to a professional financial advisor to maybe give you some advice on how to properly manage your money so you can get back on track with your life. It's okay to ask for help if you are struggling. If you know it's beneficial to you, then there's really no harm in it. If you currently can't find anyone who can provide you with financial advice, there's always a beautiful online engine called Google. You can use this source to search up any questions you may have, advice, or even research basic financial terminology. That way, it's not only free of charge, but you can definitely gain knowledge on areas you tend to lack in financial wise. It's never too late unless you wait till it's too late. Start now and change your financial life forever. Number 3. Focus on yourself, not others. One of the rules to living a happy life is not to compare yourself to others. Whether it be financially, socially, physically, it's more important to worry about yourself and what you can do to improve. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with looking up to your favorite celebrities, entrepreneurs, or whoever it may be. But you have to learn that they should only be your inspirations, not someone you should catch up to. What I mean by this is that you shouldn't really spend or invest in a lifestyle you cannot afford. Because think about it this way, all these rich people have started from somewhere too, just like where you are right now. So the point is, focus on leveling up in life and maybe when you finally make it, you can influence the ones who look up to you just like what you are doing to your idols. This mindset of having to live up to celebrity standards can cause you to damage your financial life. It will cause you to spend on things you don't need, impress people you shouldn't be impressing, and essentially becoming a follower instead of a leader. The point is, work so hard that you can finally make it out of the heavy storm, and once you do, other people won't matter and you'll never regret ever starting. Number 4. Learn a skill and excel in it. I want you guys to take a minute and think about the skills you excel at. Now think whether or not you can turn this into something that people will want to pay for. If by any chance you don't have any skills that will provide you with something financial, I suggest you learn something right now that can give you a little more side cash that can potentially grow into something bigger. Because think about it, most of the crazy rich people out there in the world have mastered a skill and got rich out of it. So if they can find something that will make them rich, what's stopping you from doing the same? Some things I recommend is website development, forex trading, maybe graphic design if you have some artistic skills within you. There's obviously an avalanche of opportunities out there that you can hop on. But the main point is, a skill you master throughout time can most likely get you out of poverty really quickly. This can potentially make you a millionaire. So what are you waiting for? Keep going and keep pushing. I promise you, you will be fine. Number 5. Have a strict and well thought out plan. Many people nowadays don't have a plan for themselves and they end up down badly. Poor planning is one of the common things that result in poverty. People believe that things will just pop up in front of them and given to them without any sort of arrangement. But the truth is, you have to plan everything out first in order to move far in life. It's like saying going into a basketball match with absolutely no game plan. In some cases it may work out, but in most cases you are much safer with one. So to start off, you should jot down your goals for the coming years and ask yourself, how can I accomplish these in an orderly, step-by-step manner? It should be a well thought out plan and not something you can make in 15 minutes. Try to really think about your life in the future because you are already in a bad state of life, so this plan has to work out. If the plan unfortunately doesn't work out, then it's either you put too much thought into it or you got lazy and prefer not to follow through. One of the biggest mistakes is not following your plan and getting lazy, because if you don't follow your plan, no one's going to do it for you. So get on your grind and the life you have always dreamed of will be within your reach in a matter of no time. Number 6. Be consistent. Consistency is just as important as anything else on this list. You have to keep going and keep putting in that work. I have witnessed so many people in this world who have started off doing things at a steady pace but slowly started to decline due to either lack of motivation or laziness. You have to force yourself to have a consistent mindset in anything you are doing. Research states that it takes between 18 to 254 days to form a new habit and act on it consistently. Honestly, it really doesn't seem that hard if you try and build that habit up. And if you feel like it takes a long time to build up this habit, just remember that this process can really be something big for you in the future. Remember that your life will not rise if you just stay put and be passive. Developing a habit and mastering will equal consistency in whatever you are doing. This will become automatic and you will naturally just be working consistently without any form of distractions or sense of laziness. Again, it's really up to you to get started and not rely on anyone else for motivation, which will lead to my next point. Number 7. If you want change, it's all in your hands. At the end of the day, if you want a better life, you better get up on your feet and take action. Oftentimes, life and the people around you aren't going to give you handouts. You have to get yourself in order to achieve it and go far. Even if you ask for favors or handouts, you yourself still have to take actions. That being said, laziness and no motivation will be your biggest enemies throughout this process. People like Mark Zuckerberg or any other rich people you may look up to had to get it just like any other. So if you're just sitting around watching Netflix, eating junk food, do you think that your life will go any places? I promise you, just keep working and find every opportunity you can to better yourself, not only financially, but mentally, emotionally, and physically. Because all three of these play a role in getting yourself out of poverty. You need to be motivated, and that comes within mentality. Your emotions such as patience and intuition will dictate your decision making that will allow you to get out of poverty. Your daily healthy routines such as showering often, eating healthy, working out can all give you a better physical appearance to your name because it will show that you care about your life and how you present yourself. If you don't take any of these tips and advice, don't expect yourself to go anywhere from where you are. It takes time, effort, and determination to achieve what you're dreaming of, so it's up to you to make that choice. Well, that about wraps up the video for you guys today. I really hope you learned a thing or two in this video and hopefully you can apply some of these tips to your everyday lives. Like I said before, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed and comment down below some videos on topics you may want to see, as this channel is all about helping and growing you as a person. And last thing, subscribe if you are new around here and turn on post notifications for an instant notif for every time I upload. With that being said, take care and I'll catch you guys in the next one.